good, y'all? Listen, look, I'm mad I even gotta say this.
Why are we acting like this is not
There's nothing wrong with hate. You've got to hate some things with a passion. And destruction, they must dislike and hate with a passion.
Niggas following the rules don't change anything. So I don't care what you founded it on. If your intentions was pure, I feel that.
Yeah.
But if your intentions don't align with our modern morals, I can't fuck with it. So even if you xenophobic, you made something that represent me and who I am. And I'm gonna let you niggas push that one over there because we pushing this.
Exactly.
We pushing like.
And I think it's important to
unity.
encapsulate the time period. And right now in 2025, we not pushing any xenophobic rhetoric.
Well, the thing that you did so well.
Oh, pause this shit.
Was incorporate.
This is insane. This is insane. What the fuck do you mean xenophobic rhetoric in 2025? When have Black Americans ever pushed xenophobic rhetoric? This is straight up lies. Now it's important for us to focus on ourselves and make it clear that we're not xenophobic. We can't isolate ourselves. Black people have never isolated out. We haven't had a choice. If we was isolating ourselves, it was not by choice. We didn't have a fucking choice. We are prisoners of war in this damn country. What are we talking about? What are you acting like we're just excluding people on purpose? The only reason people are over here is because of us. We are the most inclusionary people on the planet. No other person, no other country is saying, Black Americans, come over here. We're here to save you. This is your sanctuary. We want to align with y'all. We're pro-Black. Nobody is saying that. They're pulling shit out of thin air. That's why I'm like, this has to be, like, I don't know if it's a machine, the CIA, something that's feeding these niggas these talking points, because it's the same bullshit every time. That is literally untrue. It's historically untrue. We have never been exclusionary. Even our greatest revolutionaries going back to civil rights, y'all want to mention civil rights, our greatest revolutionaries in civil rights were still very much for the black people globally. What are we talking about? Malcolm X, before he died, took a trip to Africa. What are we talking about? So these are straight up lies that y'all are saying, talking about we can't isolate ourselves. Look at all the similarities. Nigga, we've been pointing out, we've been hyper-focused on our similarities for too damn long. That's the problem. We don't just have similarities, nigga. We got a whole lot of differences. We got a whole lot of things that ain't the same. It's a whole lot of shit that proves they not like us. And that's okay. We're this flat blackness, this thing where everybody's the same is not the wave. There's no identity in that. That's white supremacy for your ass. We are being very specific with our identity and who we are, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not fucking with that, man. Let
me ask the audience a question. Let me ask y'all a question. And I want you guys, anytime somebody says this, because right now what we're doing is we're empowering each other. All right. So shout out to Dr. Neely Fuller. He says then in order to solve problems, the first thing you got to do is ask the right questions. All problems are solved with questions and answers. So I want you guys to think about this question. And then I want you guys to ask this question if the conversation comes up. At what point does unity, quote unquote, but let's say unity, at what point does that have a limit? At what point does the word unity have a limit? Do they have a limit when they talk about Juneteenth is a Pan-African holiday? Does it have a limit when we talk about how Essence Fest needs to be more about Nigeria? Where is the limit when it comes to unity? And if there isn't one, why are we the only people who are made to or enforced to have this standard of unity? Because when earlier this year, when there was Haitian Flag Day, I didn't see any flags from Grenada at the parade.
We have a lot of reverence for Malcolm X. We got a lot of reverence for the Black Panther Party. These people was not xenophobic. There ain't no Black Star Line with xenophobia. There ain't no Black Panther Party with xenophobia. And niggas just trying to be special because you Black American. Nigga, fuck hip hop.
Talk it.
If we're gonna take all this claim to our culture, Monaleo took our culture and made it special to our experience here in America while connecting it to the other cultures throughout the diaspora.
The Black experience.
The Black experience that y'all be experiencing over there where you from.
And it's not exclusive.
It's not exclusive. They treat niggas the same everywhere. Ask a nigga that's from Argentina how they treat niggas.
And that was my main goal.
Ask a nigga in the favelas in Brazil how they treat niggas.
Venezuela. Ask niggas how they feel.
Go watch The City of God, and you tell me that don't look like just New Orleans, nigga. Niggas is hot and sweaty. It's just hot. It's just hot.
Hot and
we
sweaty.
are
Black.
pulling guns on niggas. We trying to make it happen.
Trying to figure
Go watch
it out.
Shadows. Niggas robbing niggas
Go
with
watch
the Winnie the
Shadows.
Pooh.
Trying to figure it out.
Nigga, that nigga Biggs was pulling guns on niggas with the Winnie the Pooh barefoot with a bucket hat on. That's real life. Biggs, you've gone too far.
You're gone too far,
You've gone too
Biggs.
far, Biggs.
Bumbleclaw.
Take the white and leave the white.
Trying to figure it out.
You know, if DMS was xenophobic, them niggas would have never got the heroin in their belly.
Come on.
Niggas was rapping down the heroin with Vaseline, selling that shit in Nebraska.
See the one with the feathers in his head? Mark like shoe shine.
Niggas gunned down the cockatoo in a Mercedes.
Me beg for dollar, please.
Me beg for dollar.
Me beg for dollar, please.
Me beg for dollar, please.
Beg for dollar, please.
Nigga gun that fuck nigga down, overkilled him. Now, could he have done that if he was xenophobic? No. You had to be good with the Jamaicans to kill one.
Lock in.
Had to get the okay.
Lock the fuck in, twin.
Lock in.
We can't just lock in with the shit that we like
Lock in.
to celebrate, like the dance and the music. That's some cracker shit. If we only fuck with niggas through entertainment, I ain't fucking with
Come on.
You might as well be a white man.
Damn, come on.
Because the only time they like niggas is when they can sing, dance, or jump.
And let me say this. I really don't appreciate when
Now, before we get into that, I want to reiterate. Do you guys honestly see? First off, the dude is corny as shit.
He's not funny.
This
This
dude
shit
is
is so
first off,
unfunny.
I mean, the dude is damn near laughing his ass all out the chair. I'm like a little child. He's sitting up there. I'm like, what the? Like, maybe it's not even because I just disagree, but I'm all like, what is this so funny? I think she laughing just so it's not awkward. She all like, she look uncomfortable with this dude. Look like he owns something. I don't want to say anything, but he looked like he owns something. It's corny. Notice also that she keeps trying to like jump in and say something, and he keeps going. He's not stopping. He does not stop to let her get. This is. I feel like as she is also using him as like a vessel, he is also using her as a vessel, or he's using the controversy of the song Sexy Sulan as a vessel to diss FBA.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Because if it was really her that was this upset, and this is how I'm looking at it from somebody who watches a lot of different interviews, most of the time when people do, I can't count how many interviews I've done. I've done so many interviews where I interview people where I've been interviewed. Most of the time when you are interviewing somebody, you let the person you're interviewing do at least half the talking. At the very least, half of the talking. I've never done no interview where I did 2/3 of the talking. I've never done that. That's not a good interview. And yet that's what you see him doing. Most of the time we've been playing this thing, he's been talking the solid majority of the time. 2/3 of the time you guys have been here for over an hour. And we sped this clip up. He's been doing most of the talking. He's the one who has this big issue, and he's allowing her, or the controversy she's going through, as a way to, he's embellishing that and using xenophobia and all of this stuff because he has that on his chest and he's trying to get that off. All right. Now, going back to bringing up Dr. King and bringing up the Black Panther Party, truth be told, let's be honest, they admitted that being too inclusionary was an issue. Dr. King admitted that his ideology or his optimism of inclusion was unrealistic and problematic. That's why he said he led his people into a burning building. Now, he wasn't saying that about the diaspora entirely. He was saying that about just people in general joining the movement. But even that point, he was all like, you know what? Yeah, we can't just let anybody up in here. We just can't let anybody here. Dr. King realized that. In the Black Panther Party, I want you guys, the audience listening, okay? I want you guys to look up a name of a man called Richard Ayokia. Okay, I don't know if he's Chinese, or I think he's Chinese, but he's an Asian man who was a member of the Black Panther Party. Look up Richard Ayokia, look him up, because he was a CIA agent who infiltrated the Black Panther Party when the Black Panthers was on this, hey, we all people of color and everybody and their mama gets to join the Black Panther Party. They were allowing CIA and or CIA and FBI agents in the Black Panther Party. They allowed COINTELPRO agents in the Black Panther Party under the guise of being inclusionary, under the guise of unity. They said, hey, black power, the brown power, yellow power, white power, and then look what happened. Fred Hampton got assassinated in his damn sleep.
In the bed.
Anybody and their mama in there. When do we say we can respect what the people before us have done, but we should also learn from their mistakes? Where's that balance at?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. This is disingenuous because they're telling, we just got to call it like it is. These are lies. A half truth might as well be a damn lie. And honestly, it's not even a half truth. It's a lie because he says we don't get the Black Panther Party without non-Black Americans or with xenophobia. That's bullshit. We don't get the Black Panther Party without Black Americans. You want to mention our ancestors, our revolutionaries? We don't get them without Black Americans. We don't get a Malcolm X without Black America. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you trying to give all of our credit to outside groups? These people come here and become revolutionaries. These people are successful here. Even the ones you're talking about, if you want to give credit to some of those outside of our country, they only are valid because of here. If Black Americans don't stamp it, they ain't stamped. Nobody's worried about them. They not even look back at history. What the fuck are we talking about? These are straight up lies. Oh, our revolutionaries wasn't xenophobic. What are you talking? Duh. Of course we wasn't xenophobic. We was too busy being oppressed by fucking white people. What the fuck we got time to be xenophobic? What are you talking about? It's a different time. I'm dealing with Jim Crow. I got crackers trying to hate my uncle and all this other shit, and I'm worried about a fucking African? What are you talking about? That doesn't even logically make sense. So duh, but you're trying to flip the narrative. That is not the other. We do not need them. They need us. Let's just keep it a buck. They need us. We are the only reasons Black people globally have even progressed to the point that any of us have now. That's the truth. And for him to sit up there and lie and say, oh, yeah, well, we don't get get the fuck out of here. We are the most revolutionary people on this damn planet. The facts, the history says so. So please don't try to accredit us to other groups. This is nonsense.
I also want to give the thing. I think Monaleo realized that interview was a mistake. And she's stuck in the middle of it because the dude, he was all like, man, if that's the case, F hip hop. Don't she got a hip hop album coming out? What do you, and then she was like, it's now it's awkward. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, what, because he's just going really rampant at this point where he's saying something. And now, yeah, Mona, now you looking ridiculous. You doing an interview. Even you got a hip hop album coming out as a rapper, a up and coming rapper, and this dude just sat up there in your interview. He's supposed to be interviewing you and saying, "Yeah, I know we got culture, but F hip hop." And now you like,
what?
Notice her reluctance to say. She was like, yeah, I mean, F it, I guess. Yeah, you didn't. You clearly don't know him like you thought you did.
Nope.
Because clearly he's getting more off of you. He's benefiting more from this interview than you are. He's getting more off of you than you're getting off of him. Which shows, to be honest, and I'm going to let her play, which shows how disconnected you really are. She thinks she knows a lot more than she really does. And I'm going to let it play because it's going to get to that point.
And y'all see somebody, young Black girl, young Black boy doing the knowledge, doing the work, and trying to push a certain narrative and promote positivity. I don't like when y'all try to poke holes in a nigga boat.
It's nothing too. You don't
feel like
check
y'all
on
trying
white
to sink
people.
my ship, and I don't appreciate that because it's like I may not have everything correct. Let me clear. I may not have everything exact.
And you shouldn't have to at 24.
And I shouldn't have to. Y'all niggas didn't have shit going on at 24.
And you at the warehouse taking shit from the nigga at your job every day.
Look at this again.
Up.
He's literally not letting her say a damn thing. I've never seen nobody do an interview this bad before.
Jesus.
He keeps going on. She's the second she trying to talk, he jump in a couple of times. Okay. But I'm going to take it back because I want you guys to take in full context what she's saying.
It's the same everywhere. Ask a nigga that's from Argentina how they treat niggas.
And that was my main goal.
Ask a nigga in the favelas in Brazil how they treat niggas.
Venezuela. Ask niggas how they
Ask 'em.
feel.
Go watch The City of God, and you tell me that don't look like just New Orleans, nigga.
Oh, hold
Niggas
on.
is
Hold
hot
on
and
right
sweaty.
there.
Niggas just
Please.
niggas gun that fuck nigga down, overkill them.
To shit on somebody like me, I'm trying to do the work. I'm doing more than what a lot of people are
first of
willing
all,
to
they
say.
always will say like, oh, we hip hop, it don't represent Black Americans. It's not positive, not pushing. You making something that's very uniform.
I messed up. I fast
But you
forwarded
also-
too much. Hold on.
And trying to push a certain narrative and promote positivity. I don't like when y'all try to poke holes in a nigga boat.
It's another thing too. You
They just
don't
feel like y'all
check in
trying
white
to sink
people.
my ship, and I don't appreciate that because it's like I may not have everything correct. Let me clear. I may not have everything exact.
And you
on
should have
money.
to at 24.
And I shouldn't have to. Y'all niggas didn't have shit going on at 24.
And you
I
at
ain't
the
finna get into
warehouse
that.
taking shit from a nigga at your job every day. You ain't say nothing to that white man.
So it's like,
But you in
come
the
on,
comment section going crazy.
going crazy.
Are you going
shitting
really?
on me, and I don't appreciate that because I feel like I get split in a moment like that. There's a part of me that's so protective over my younger self, and it's like, who the fuck y'all niggas? Who y'all feeling like to shit on somebody like me? I'm trying to do the work. I'm doing more than what a lot of people are
first of
willing
all,
to
they
say.
always will say like, oh, we hip hop.
Now, let's break this. Let's be very mature and let's break that point down, right? Let's break that point down. Okay. And this is why when she first made that song, there were respectful critiques. There were some critiques that even to this day, I will say was over the top and was much at the time. Okay. All that calling her a tether and all that stuff, that went too far and that shouldn't have happened. All right. Now, for somebody, and I'm trying to sit up there and look at things from a different perspective, okay? For somebody who's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this. I think Black people are going to like it. Black people are really going to appreciate what I have to say and appreciate this. And then you getting drug online. And by her saying that, and by her saying her feelings are hurt, her feelings were hurt that she was essentially dissed for making that song. And she didn't like the fact, because she expressed this a little bit on the Breakfast Club. She didn't like the pushback and the calls for her being canceled and the people calling her an agent and the people calling her a tether and the people saying that she sucks and her music shouldn't be supported. She wasn't expecting that, and it's hurtful. And I get it. I do. I understand that. Now she even acknowledged that she might not have everything correct, and there is room for improvement. Her issue is that if you acknowledge that you don't know everything, and if you acknowledge that there is room for improvement and that you can be wrong, now you're sitting up there because your ego is a little bruised. Now you're doubling down on something, even though you admit that you don't know everything. You're in this interview and this dude, you don't even know this dude. You thought he was going to let you speak. You was wrong about that. You don't know this man. So, you can admit that you were wrong. Okay, well, now if that's the case, listen to the people's critiques, even if it was a little bit much, even if the critiques were a little bit over the top and maybe hurt your feelings a little bit, because prior to this, you're not used to pushback. And this is something, as a growing artist and celebrity, you're going to have to learn how to handle scrutiny. You're going to learn how to handle pushback. Every single artist, every single actor, actress, you're going to have to learn how somebody is going to say, hey, your music sucks. Your movie sucks. You fell off. Oh, you're going to have to learn how to deal with that and then learn to improve. She just admitted that, hey, man, I don't know everything. Okay. Sister, if you don't know everything, then hear what the people are saying and then make the improvements next time.
Exactly.
Hear what the people are saying here. And even in the Breakfast Club, she admitted she didn't know then, but she admitted that, yeah, I kind of do see where they're coming from. Even if you disagree, if you can see where the people are coming from, then just move better next time. Just be a little bit more careful with the messaging. Okay, because if this is about us, let it be about us. If this is about Pan-Africanism, then market that way. Be more clear, have more clarity in your music, make the improvements necessary and grow as an artist, and we would have supported that. But now that your ego is bruised, now you go on this tour talking about you don't give a F what nobody think, and that's not good for an up-and-coming artist. The first controversy you get in, you talking about, I don't care what the community thinks. That's not the move. I'm telling you right now, that's not the move. Ask Tyler. That's not the move. All it is, you not caring what the community thinks. I'm promising you right now, that's not the move. Okay, it would have been one thing if you said, hey, you know what? I hear what you guys are saying, and I'm gonna do better next time. And we were still dragging you. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you heard what people are saying, then you can say, you know what? First off, some things are better off just not being said at all, even if you disagreed. If you thought we were wrong, some things are better off being ignored. But because your feelings are hurt, and now you want to get something off your chest, and you feel like the Eggs and Grits podcast is a good vessel and a platform for you to get something off your chest. This dude, now he's just exacerbated the entire situation. You dug your foot in deeper in the mud because of him, because you thought you was getting something off your chest. Now you deeper in the hole. That's not the move. Now you're being used as a vessel to push anti-Black American talking points. That's not what you should have done. Right. And I'm saying this as somebody older, like an older brother. She's a little older than one of my sisters. I'm saying this as an older brother. That's not the move. That's not what you should have done.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I want to give her grace, but at this point, I'm gonna be real with you. The grace is out the damn window. This is absolutely egregious.
She's younger than us, but she's a grown adult who's married with a child.
You should have some discernment. You should have, especially when it comes to your culture, for you to be coming out with the album that is centered around Black American culture. You come out with this song. You're the first person to come out with a song with the name, with the term Sulan in it. There's responsibility that comes with that. So at this point, for me, the fucking grace is out the window, baby. Get it together. You looking real anti-Black. And let me double back right quick, because we got to move on. We're getting closer to 3 o'clock. We got to hurry up. Let me double back on Deante's point right quick, because that goes back to the flat blackness, another half truth. Oh, look at what was that movie he said? Look at that movie and them niggas in Haiti or them niggas in DR. It's just they black and sweaty, just like the niggas in New Orleans. That's bullshit. If we are all having the same experience, then why is these niggas coming over here and aligning themselves with white folks? Why are they coming over here and not understanding why we don't mess, or why we have certain ways in dealing with white folks? Why are they coming over here and calling us cicada? Why are they coming over here and practicing colorism? We don't got caste systems. We don't got places where you go where it's only light-skinned people working and the dark-skinned people are maids and working the most degenerate jobs that don't nobody want to. That's not happening here. So this idea that, oh, yeah, we all Black and we all just going through the same, that's bullshit. You're lying. That's a half truth. Black Americans have a very unique experience, and everybody knows that when they come here, which is why they got to adjust, they got to adapt, and they have to learn directly from Black Americans. We don't have to, when we go to other lands, we don't usually have to adjust and adapt. We can usually see. We can tell. We can usually point, okay, we ain't fucking with them. Okay, them niggas probably anti-Black. They what you go, okay, I see all them light-skinned niggas over there. They clearly don't like Black. We can pick up. We ain't had a choice but to pick up on that here in this country. So we can pick it up there. But there are definitely differences in the way that we go about our lives and our experiences under this system. It's not the same.
We do not play by our friends.